Hello everyone, this is Rocker470, and I'm here to talk about Steven Universe. Who would have guessed? What are the chances? What are the odds? What are the possibilities? What else would he talk about? So, this is about the new Lars, which aired just a couple hours ago, actually. It's 8:45 when I'm recording this, aired at 7, and you're probably thinking, why are you talking about this episode? Why are you talking about this? Well, before I talk about that, let me just say, if the audio sounds weird, I'm sorry about that. First of all, I have a cough going on here. I have a cold, so that's part of it. And also, I'm using a new camera that my mom owns, and it's not connected to the mic because I can't quite figure that out. But either way, yeah, if it sounds weird, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to fix it. So, I'm talking about the new Lars, and you're probably thinking, why this episode? Well, I have an interesting reason for talking about it. Truett, one of the people who I've had in a few past videos, like our reviews of the 2 seasons, all that stuff, well, we were talking about the episode, and he was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I was hoping to get to know Lars better. I was hoping to see his character motivations, but I didn't really get that. And that made me think about how this episode would be received, and about how I thought of it. And I feel like, in fact, I'd almost guarantee it, this is going to be one of those negatively reviewed episodes. People are going to be like, you know, I went into it expecting to like Lars, and I just am even more confused by him now. But, with me, it's a lot the opposite. When I went into this, I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe Steven would try to counsel Lars, or something like that, give him guiding tips or whatever, I don't know. But, the way they went with it, I think, was both very interesting and very good. I liked the way they went with it. And the reason why is because they made him a much more realistic character. With a lot of characters, and I love the characters of Steven Universe. They're very realistic. They're very human-like, even if they are alien. I like all of them, but they made him a lot more realistic in the sense that he doesn't have a concrete character motivation. He just is the way he is. And you're probably thinking, everyone has motivations, everyone has reasons for their being. And that's true in a sense. However, that's a very Freudian way of looking at things. Realistically speaking, people are just born different ways. People are born naturally more aggressive, naturally more intellectual, naturally more athletic. Just all these different things, and they're all mental traits that you are just born with. Personality traits, all of these things. And with Lars, he's an insecure guy. He's innately insecure, and he has self-doubt issues, and he has self-worth issues, and he covers it up by acting abrasive, by acting rude, by pushing people away when he shouldn't. And this is a very realistic thing. A lot of the people you see, a lot of the tough guys, a lot of the rude people, a lot of the people with very destructive behaviors, they're very insecure. They're very they have a very lacking self-image. And I think that by going this route, without going the distant parents route, without going the terrible backstory route, without going any of those routes, they made him more relatable. And even if people can't see it yet, even if people are just thinking, man, they made him an even worse character by giving him no reason to be the way he is, I think that's completely false. I think that this really made him a very good character. In fact, I'd say I like him as a character quite a bit from now. Even if he's not my favorite character, even if he's not up there with Connie or Steven or the Gems or anything like that, he's still a very good character. In fact, a connection I made with him that has nothing to do with Steven or Sadie or anything like that is with Lapis. And 1 second, my computer froze. I made a connection with Lapis, with him. And you're probably thinking, what do the characters have in common? They have nothing in common except for the fact that they isolate themselves. And in a way, that's the connection, but there's something more than that I connected with them. I hate the character that Lapis... I hate the character that Lapis has. I don't like her character at all. She's probably my least favorite, even above Ronaldo. And the reason for that is she is unapologetically just... She's done so many things that people make excuses for, but she refuses to make excuses for. And you're probably thinking, well, isn't it good to not make excuses for yourself? Yes, but the problem with her is that she doesn't learn, and she refuses to learn. She takes the things she's done in the past and equates it to, I was wronged, so I did what was wrong to right it. Which is basically 2 wrongs make a right, except they don't. And the fact that she does this and no one calls her out is what I hate so much. When characters can do whatever they want and people will still love them for it, I just can't understand. A show that did this very well, a show that made characters that do have flaws, is Breaking Bad. I love the fact that near the end he got called out. He was showed for what he truly was. I'm talking about Walter White, of course. He was shown as a murderer, as a criminal, and you weren't supposed to feel sympathetic at the end. You were supposed to think he did wrong things. He did things that ultimately were completely unwise, and he paid for it. With Lapis, you don't get any of that. You just get, oh, what a poor baby, I will help you, and that's just not a good character. Lars, on the other hand, he's always getting called out. People are always saying, man, I can't believe Lars did this, I can't believe Lars did that, I can't believe you, Lars, in the words of Sadie. God damn it, dog. Sorry about that. People call him out, and from that he started learning. Sure, he hasn't learned in the past, but he is now, and that's what I think is interesting. At the very end, Steven said to him, you know what, Lars? He didn't say it the way I'm saying it, of course, but she said, you're doing this to hurt her. You said you love her because you're trying to hurt her, and he said, that sounds like me, and then he tries to make up for it, and it seems like he's very sincere, something you don't get out of Lapis. And I just love what they're doing with him, and I can't wait to see what they do with him in the future. Anyways, that's about it, guys. Tell me what you think about Lars in the comments, and tell me what you think about the episode. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.